Steve, winless run over. That was a proper Stevenage performance, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was more like us, wasn't it? You know, obviously we changed shape a little bit, made 5 changes, freshened the pack up a little bit. Obviously we were enforced with Craig, with Tay being injured, but I thought Craig was really good tonight, sweeping up at the back. And I felt from when they scored a goal that's video evidence tells you it's clearly offside. Those frustrations continue. To be fair, we had to work really hard after that to contain a good Barnsley team. And then we see the real Jamie Reid, who I thought was up. Him and Liz were really good all night, and Aaron. And he swivels. It's a great finish from Reedy. And he's caused them real problems. And then the second half is whether we can get the goal, really. It was waves of attack. Obviously always wary of a counter-attack like they got the goal against the run of play. And but obviously we got ourselves in front, and then we've hit the woodwork a couple of times, and they've had a couple off the line. The goal's made a couple of good saves, and then we have to defend really well at the end. So, you know, it's more like us, but you know, we've been unfortunate in some games. We're unfortunate tonight, but the difference is we were able to put ball in the net twice, and if you score a goal, it gives you a chance.
It was a bold team selection, wasn't it? It was Presley coming back in and Listy, who haven't, you know, really featured too much.
Yeah, the minute as a manager you're frightened to make decisions, they get the sack, don't they, regularly, and they appear back somebody else and do the same thing. So you never be frightened to make the decision. And supporters are quite right to criticise, they're quite right to praise. That's what they pay the money for. I do it when I go and watch Glasgow Celtic. So from that point of view, me introducing Elliot and Aaron, after watching them in the last week or so in training, told me they were ready. I put Listy in early at Carlisle, and I did think when I was picking that team it was maybe a week or 10 days early from. But you know, both of them have been. Aaron's been really good. You know, Reedy was more like the Jamie Reid we love, when his control was better, his touch was better. And I sort of called him into the office yesterday, and I said he can miss 100 chances between now and the end of the season. As long as he's missing chances, I'm going to keep picking him. Because you have a lot of strikers this level and below, not so much above. They'll miss chances, and they'll be frightened to miss them, so they'll stop making the movement to miss the chances. And Reedy is, by his own admission, could have had 5 or 6 in recent weeks, doesn't get any. But we said, don't worry about it, you still be playing for me as the manager. So as long as I'm manager, I'll pick you, providing you're willing to go in and miss them. Because if you're willing to go in and miss them, you score them.
You could have been 3 or 4 up in the first 30 minutes, couldn't you? They all had their chances.
Yeah, we should be. Aaron misses a good chance. That probably would have set the tone for the game, because we were so far on top. You know, at this level, we shouldn't be watching offside goals like that given. It's really hard to accept, given, I think that's now, when I speak to Mike tomorrow, it'll be decision 25. Decision 25 of a key match decision is going to get us.
You're keeping tally.
Well, the average is 4 in the league. We've got 25, and this is the Referees Association telling us we've got 25. We probably have claims for a few more, but we're not going to talk about them anymore. I think I said a few weeks ago I'm just not interested anymore. From our point of view, we'll have to take those decisions. I did say to the assistant referee at half-time coming out, we all make mistakes, and if he's made the mistake for a reason that he's just not caught it right, then that can happen. But when you look at the video, it's hard to take given recent weeks.
There was a lot of conversation, wasn't there? Even the captain was involved, and at one point I thought the referee was going to go to his linesman and have a chat with him. But
yeah, well, you know, we're never privy to the comms between the officials. So we've asked for them on a couple of occasions when we've been on the wrong end of bad decisions, but they said they're not available to us. You have to respect that. The one thing about I don't get any written press about is, like, you know, Mike Jones at the PGMOL and people at Herd, that the highest integrity. The guys that are here tonight officiating, I'm not questioning, even at half time I'm not questioning integrity. And to be fair, when he says to me, if I've made a mistake, Steve, simply along the line, I'll wake up tomorrow disappointed when I look at it. That's refreshing to hear. Because normally what you hear at this level is, I got it right. And then we get an email from his boss saying he got it wrong. So, but listen, we're going to forget them.
Responded in the right way.
Yeah, we know what we have to do. We have to win every game. My meeting with the players today and just before the game is we have to win the 4 games, and we may still not get in there because what we've not dealt with in recent weeks. But we'll entertain Burton here. It's going to be a humdinger out there fighting to stay in League One. We're fighting to get out of League One at the other end. And that'll be another nail-biting exercise, I'm sure, because Pato's done a great job since we went in. And if you take away the Oxford result, they're in every game and win a few that no one expected them to win. So I know we'll have tough opponents here on Saturday.
Great tempo in the second half, wasn't there? You could feel the goal coming.
Well, I said to the players at half time that the message was we have to win. We have to win the game. 1-1, equalising, just before half time is not enough. We have to win the game. And I said to them on 65, 70 minutes, we'll be like the cavalry. They'll come over the hill and we'll put strikers on and we'll push midfield players up front and we'll go for the win. We didn't need to do it. We were by far the better team. And that's against a really good Barnsley side and a good head coach in Neil. He's done a tremendous job since he went in.
Some big performances out there tonight. Louis Thompson, Dan Sweeney back in the side.
Yeah, good. All the players were good. We've had to produce a big performance. I think if it's merited on chances, and the goalkeepers had a couple of really good reflex saves as well. We've hit the inside of the post. We've missed one right on the line as well. So we know what the score could have been, but the mission tonight was to win a game, and let's take our opportunity to fight for a playoff place. Let's take it to Saturday.
We keep it interesting. Thanks a lot, Steve.
Thank you.